I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of financial management. In this session, I'm going to discuss a smart passing package and a quick revision sheet for the subject financial management. Apart from that, I'm going to discuss the important formula which will be really helpful for clearing the examination. So I request everybody to go through this particular video and make a note corresponding to the important points so that you can directly appear for the examination without any issue. So I promise you, if you watch this video, I think you are going to clear the subject without any issue. Even I can ensure good scoring also. Correct. You just go through a last moment quick revision sheet for the subject financial management. Let's get started. I'll be sharing the screen with everyone. As you can see, the screen of like a pocket passing guide of financial management subject, which is prescribed for VTU. Even other university students also can refer the subject financial management because most of the content will be similar, right? So we cannot say it's typically for VTU. So you can generally, I'm going to talk about like a pocket passing guide for the subject financial management. Most of the students are facing bit difficult for the subject financial management. I'm here to help you to clear the subject without any issue. Yes, of course, you must know the following theory. Okay, so what are the theory you should know? Number one, you should know the definition of financial management. Financial planning, organizing, directing, controlling financial activities to maximize the wealth. Okay, definition of FO. So what is financial management? One of the questions they may ask, like it includes the planning, organizing, directing, controlling the financial activity to maximize the wealth and minimize the loss. And ultimately, organization will get more profit. What are the objectives of financial management? Profit maximization, wealth maximization, ensure the liquidity, and ultimately risk management. Now, financial risk management is one of the crucial challenge with every organization. So that objective also will be covered under the financial management. Role of financial manager. Explain the roles of financial management. So support for the investment, financing, dividend decision, etc. So few more points also you can add, but these are the very crispy and condensed points which will be helpful for the exam point of view. So explain the Indian financial system. So talk about the markets and talk about the instruments like shares, debenture, bonds. You should know what is share, what is debenture, what is bonds. Then institution, RBI banks, NBFSC, full form of NBFSC, full form of RBI. Then services. What are the services which are applicable under Indian financial system, like leasing, mutual funds, insurance, etc. So what are the emerging areas of financial management? So we're talking about risk management, behavioral finance, financial engineering, and derivations. So these are the most valuable definition you should understand before appearing for the examination. So take any one of the notes and you can check out the detailed elaboration. In the coming video, I'm going to discuss each and every definition in a short form. I'll let you know. But this is only for the one-page revision sheet, I would like to say. So this will be helpful for passing the examination. By the way, problem is also numerical example or problems also very important for the financial management examination. So you should understand about time value of money. These equations, what is FE, what is a PV, present value, FE annuity, then PV annuity, PV perpetuity. So kindly remember all the equations related to time value of money. So try to elaborate each terms. What is FE? What is R? Okay, what is N? Okay, all the things. Next is actually the cost capital. KD after tax is equal to KB into 1 minus tax. What is KP? KP is nothing but DP by P naught. Then KE, DDM. Okay, that is D1 by P naught plus G, KE, CAPM, RF plus beta, RM minus RF. Then WACC, that's also very important. WE multiplied by KE plus WD into KD into 1 minus tax plus WP into KD. I request everybody to remember this formula. Apart from that, you have to go through EBIT and EPS analysis, a formula for EPS. Okay, so those explanations should be very clear. So these are the important formula which will be helpful for university examination to solve the problems. Okay, so at least you try to remember these problems. Even another important equations NPV. Okay, summation of cash inflow divided by 1 plus R to the whole to the power n minus initial outflow. Then what is IRR? Discount rate whenever net present value that is equal to 0. What is payback? Initial outflow divided by annual cash inflow, ratio of initial output to the annual cash flow. APR, average accounting profit divided by average investment into 100. Try to remember all the formula. If the formula terms are different, no problem, but the concept is same only. You can refer your textbook in the similar formula. Prepare a brief note. Working capital, one of the important formula is operating cycle is equal to RM holding like a plus WAP holding plus FG holding, debitor collection minus credit card period. So these are the important formula you should remember. You must remember. So in the coming video, I'm going to elaborate each and every definition in a single sheet. Okay. So this will be really helpful for clearing the subject. So most repeated problem which I observed from the previous year question papers are PV and FE, single, annuity, perpetuity, all the problems related to this particular topic. Then WACC related problems. Then EBIT, EPS related problems also repeated several number of times. NPV and IPR, this is very, very important. IRR, most repeated questions. Similarly, you may get a questions about the payback period. Okay. Then WC estimation. So these are the most repeated questions in the subject financial management. So you should have an attempt at least. Okay. So try to write the formula and try to write the unknown variable. You should have a good idea about that. Next is quick revision theory picks. Dividend policy factors. One is legal factor, financial needs, shareholders' expectations, stability of the earnings. These are the important factors which are affecting on the dividend policy factors. What are the important factors which are affecting on the capital structure? First one is debt equity mix for the minimum cost and maximum value. Other one is actually called a leverage. So what are the factors which are depending on the leverages? Operating factors, financial factors, combined measure, and risk return. So these are the important questions. You may get like what are the factors affecting the capital structure? What are the factors affecting the dividend policy factor? What are the factors affecting on the leverage, etc. So what you can do in the examination is the first attempt should be like a problems from TVM, cost of financial, capital budgeting, etc. Because they will ask with a high credit. Okay, so high weightage will be there. So prepare accordingly. So compulsory, like some identify the compulsory questions. Prepare the short notes on emerging areas, dividend policy, WC factors. Set the theoretical type questions. Use diagrams for the capital structure and Indian financial system. So make a suitable flow diagram so that examiner will convince very fastly. Always write the formula first before beginning the problem, and even try to have a calculation and put the final answer in a separate box so that examiner will come to know that students completed the problem and this is the final answer. Though the answer is wrong also, they are going to give some credit because steps also matters. Okay, so given data, write down the given data, write down the formula. These are the important thing I wanted to suggest with you. So if you have any queries, please do let me know. I can communicate through via mail or comment box. Even in the coming session, I'm going to discuss each and every definition of one by one module so that you can revise the concept very fastly. Happy learning. I request everybody to go through this formula once again. That is a key point, and also these definitions. So if you have any queries, do contact me directly. I will be reverting you. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Even scoring is also important. Prepare well. Even if you study these points, it will be helpful for clearing the interview also. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Do well.